Okay, Rob Kelly, tell us your farm name.
Mount William's the name of the farm. It's situated on the New England tablelands of New South Wales, which is in the northeast corner.
And your soil types here?
The soil types range mostly from granite to a loamy granite down on the lower flats, and on the higher areas we do have some trap. The annual rainfall is roughly 890 millimetres, but varies from 850 up to about 950.
What classes of stock were you running before you sort of started intensifying?
Traditionally Mount William, it was a continuous graze regime, running a self-replacing merino flock and a Hereford beef breeding enterprise. We then moved to a rotational grazing system with the same stock.
And what sort of pastures did you have when you started?
Traditionally the pastures were native perennials with some annuals, some sown species, and clover mixed in throughout those pastures.
And what's the system that you've got in place now?
We moved from the rotational grazing system to the techno-graze system, designed in New Zealand. Currently we've got 4 of these systems in place. The move was to help us intensify what we were doing in our operation.
So what's been your change in stocking since you've implemented the system?
Since we've put the stocking in, we've changed the enterprise of livestock. That was basically, we didn't have enough breeding cows on, so we moved over to change to trading animals, mostly heifers and also some steers, while keeping with our merino enterprise. We've been able to lift our stocking rates in the techno from traditionally 7 to 8 DSEs a hectare, and now averaging between 13 on the newer systems up to 18 on the old systems DSEs per hectare.
So what's that meant to your bottom line in terms of profit?
The gross margins have lifted between 40 and 60% in that period of time, which is the initial setup of 3 years.
So and what's that meant for your labour? How many stock units or DSEs per labour unit are you running?
The DSEs per labour unit have lifted. That's due to the increase in the stocking rate, and I'm still managing the same stock. So prior to the techno going in place, I would have been running between 7,000 and 8,000 DSEs per man. Currently I'm running 12,000 DSEs per man. However, I do get some contract labour in to help with the busy times.
What would you say to anyone thinking about getting Agdesign to help them implement a new grazing system?
If you're looking for the best way of putting your systems in place to have the most even cell units, even sized blocks, so you can get your grazing managed to the best, then I'd recommend Agdesign to come on and do the surveying for you. While you may think it's beneficial to do it yourself or cheaper to do it yourself, in the long run paying someone that's been in the game a long time and knows what they're doing is very worthwhile.
Rob Kelly, thanks for your time.
Not a problem.